And how do you like it?
Oh, it's good here.
Nice.
It's
Okay.
good so far. Yeah. The weather is nice. The people is nice. Yeah.
The people is nice?
Yeah.
The people is?
The people.
The people is plural.
Um,
The people.
the people are nice. You mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Nice job.
Thank you.
Uh, yeah. Monica, how's it going? Monica? Hmm. I can't hear you. I would try to leave class and come back. Would probably be the best choice, is what I'd say. Um, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. She heard that.
Yeah. And all right. Well, I think that we're good. Let's get started with today's class. Let's have Hisham.
Yeah.
Can you read the title and the next lines?
Camping. Today we will tell camping stories, learn camping idioms, discuss special camping places in your country.
Okay. Good. And Anna Christina, how's it going? Jose, how's it going?
Hello, Joshua. I'm doing very well. Very well. I had some problems with my connection.
That's not a problem. Happens to everybody. Yeah. And welcome to class. Yeah. And
Hello.
Anna Christina,
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. And you?
Nice. Doing well, thanks. And again, good to see you. And welcome to class, both of you guys.
Thank you.
And let's look and make this smaller. All right, and let's have Hisham. Can you
Yeah.
ask? Can you ask Anna Christina the first question?
Okay, sure. Hi, Anna.
Hi.
What is the most important thing to bring when you go camping?
Um, the most important things to bring when I go camping is maybe the sunglasses, uh, eh, some uh, comfortable sandals,
Sandals?
or yes, sandals or clothes, comfortable clothes. Um, water.
Well, so let's stick with the one most important thing.
The most important, the food.
Okay, so it's food.
Mhm.
The most important thing.
Uh, yes.
Okay, can you read that sentence one more time?
The most important thing to bring when I go camping is food.
Okay.
I throw that the three more important things.
Yeah, no. That's how the question started, but then I changed it. Okay, and why food?
Sandwich, water,
Why?
juice.
Why food? Why is food the most important thing?
When all the time it's normal to feel hungry. It's good
Yeah,
to eat something.
yeah, that's a good answer. It's normal to feel hungry, and it's good to eat something. All right. And now, do you agree or do you disagree? Do you think that food is the most important thing to bring?
I think the sleeping bag, how to say, sleeping bag is the most important. I've been to camping several times, and at the first time to go camping, I thought I didn't, I thought I didn't go to camping not so often, so I bought the cheapest sleeping bag.
No.
And yeah, and at the daytime is fine, but the nighttime it was freezing cold, and the sleeping bag was didn't work, and yeah, so I noticed that is the
Yeah.
most important. And then I have the best sleeping bag.
Best sleeping bag. Yeah. Um, Actually, something very similar happened to me when I was hiking a really high mountain,
Yeah.
and it was not fun. Okay, so there are a couple of things. I think the sleeping bag is not. So we would remove the preposition. I've been camping
I've been
several
camping.
times,
Hmm.
and we need an article.
The
The first time, and then a subject, and we needed the verb to go in the past tense.
the first time I
Uh-huh.
went
Uh-huh. Yeah,
camping.
I thought. And this is a thought, so we'd put it that I thought
Don't
don't go
too
camping so often.
often.
So I bought the cheapest sleeping bag. And then it was fine,
Was fine.
but at night it was freezing cold and the sleeping bag didn't work. Okay, yeah, so a couple of small things, but that was nice. Really miserable story. But good.
Yeah, I was poor.
Yeah. Monica, welcome to class. How's it going?
Hello, I'm
Hey.
fine. Thank you.
Nice, and I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, welcome to class. Let's have now. Can you ask Monica the second question?
Monica, if you could camp anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Well, it's a difficult decision because I like a lot of nature, so for me, um different places are beautiful, but maybe to choose one, the fjords in Norway. I recently watched a documentary, and I think that in this country there is a fantastic nature and landscapes.
There are fantastic landscapes.
Yes,
That's what you said? I didn't misinterpret it.
yes, this is correct.
Um, it's a difficult decision because we need to change. I like a lot the nature. How could you change that?
I like very much.
A lot and nature are good, so the only thing that you need to remove is the, but you also need to change the order.
The nature a lot. Okay.
Yeah, I like nature a lot. So no the, I like nature a lot. So for me, how would we make this plural?
Oh, different places.
Are beautiful. But to choose one, maybe we could like just to choose one. I'd choose the fjords in Norway. I recently watched a documentary, and I think that in this country there are fantastic landscapes. Okay, yeah, and that'd work. Nice, the fjords. And Monica, can you explain what a fjord is?
Fjords. Okay. Is is valleys with waters.
Yeah. Oh man. So
That's the Ganes Counties.
that's the what?
That's yes, that's the picture of a fjord. Yes.
Yeah, this is a fjord. If that makes sense. They're really pretty, kind of like glacial. Okay, and let's have Monica. Can you ask Jose the first part of this last question?
Okay. Jose, what is the best thing about camping?
In my view, the best thing out camping is freedom. You don't have to follow any schedule. You could wake up whatever you want. You could go to sleep whatever you want. You can do exercise without following any schedule.
Nice. Any schedule. Can you repeat schedule?
Schedule.
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 Perfect. Nicely done.
Okay.
Really good grammar too. Okay. And Jose, can you ask Hisham the next question?
Hisham, how about the worst thing?
So the worst thing about camping.
I
Hisham?
remember. Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
The worst thing about the camping is based on my last experience is the weather. The weather is very hot in the morning or throughout the day, and it's very cold during the night. So I think that is the worst thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to remove one article in this first sentence.
Okay.
So what article would you remove?
Is it the weather?
It's the, but it's not the weather.
Weather? You mean remove or replacing it?
We need to remove one, but it's not this one. This is good.
And the camping?
Yes, we need to remove that one. The worst thing about camping is the weather.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, yeah, and that looks good. I think we're all set. Does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. And let's get rid of this Ford. And let's have Anna Christina. Can you read through the words?
Sleeping bag, backpack, book sprite, campsite, hike, lantern, supplies, tent, wilderness.
Nice. Okay. Bug spray. Can you repeat bug spray?
Bug spray,
Bug spray.
bug spray,
Campsite.
campsite,
And supplies.
supplies,
Good. And wilderness.
wilderness.
Good. Questions about these words? Does anybody have any questions?
How to differentiate when a word like it's coming from the wild, but when it's put somewhere, it's just changed to wilderness.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Do you have any general rules or to differentiate it? Because I often make the same mistake.
some words just sound different when they're in different forms. I guess we don't really have any rules. At least there are no rules that I'm aware of that would determine like why you'd pronounce wild to wilderness,
Okay, fine.
like
Can move
child
on.
to children.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry.
That's fine.
And does anybody else have any other questions?
Yes, teacher. What is wilderness?
Okay.
So please.
Wilderness and supplies?
Supplies, sorry.
Yeah. And who knows what the wilderness is? Any ideas? Nobody knows?
Could be a place with no civilization.
Good. Civilization. Yeah. A place where people don't generally live. Would be the wilderness. And supplies? What are supplies? Nobody? Anybody? Supplies?
Supplies is, I think supplies is just like the one that you bring.
Yeah, things that you bring. So things that you need for something. So supplies don't have to be just for camping, but we do have camping supplies. So what would be what would be some supplies that you'd bring?
During camping,
Yeah, to camp.
um, the one that they say just now, the camp, a sleeping bag,
Yeah. What else?
the tent.
Yeah, good. Sleeping bag, food, the tent, like a lantern, matches. Those would all be supplies. So just things that you need for something. Any other questions? Okay. And we can try that. Okay, yeah, let's start with telling a story. And let's start with, I guess let's start with Ana Cristina. Can you read this title and the directions?
Um,
Can you just read it?
Tell
Can you read the
us.
title? Yeah.
Yes. Tell the story.
And the directions too?
Tell a story, real or made up, about camping. What happened in first, next, and last?
Okay. And now, how would you start us out?
Um,
Now?
Yeah, let's have now.
Okay.
okay, now.
Yeah,
I understood
my
now.
name is really complicated. What's happened? Tell a story. Once upon a time,
Good start.
three, no, three men, three boys, and two girls went to camping.
Went to camping.
Hmm?
Okay.
Went,
We wouldn't say went to camping. This is a same correction.
huh? Went camping.
Yeah.
One of the boys is really familiar with camping. So he invite them to go to the highest mountain in America.
Okay, so Mount McKinley,
Hmm?
or actually it's Denali now.
I don't know the highest mountain.
Yeah, it's called Denali. It's in Alaska. We're missing an article.
Oh, one of the
Past tense.
one of the boy was
He's really familiar with camping, so he past tense
he invited.
him to go to the highest mountain in America, Denali. Okay, really good. Monica, how would you continue with this story?
Okay. Before the start of the journal, they check out the forecast, and it was okay without rainy or bad weather.
Without rain
Uh,
or bad weather. Instead of saying rainy,
okay.
so rainy would describe day, like it was a rainy day, but there was no rain or bad weather scheduled or forecasted. Okay, that sounded good. Jose, how would you continue?
Okay. Weather forecast, it was okay without rain or bad weather. After check that all was okay, I'll try to go.
So we don't have any subjects. We have 3 boys and 2
Okay,
girls. So it's all in the third person.
okay. After check that all was okay, they decided to go to a beautiful place.
Well, so they want to go to the mountain Denali. So if we can get a
Okay.
picture.
They decide to go to the to the highest mountain in America.
Uh-huh. Denali. Woo. That's the mountain.
When they arrive to this place, they found that this place was crowded.
This place was what?
Crowd with a lot of people.
Okay, we need to add something to the end.
Was crowded, no?
Crowded.
Crowded.
We need to make this first word a gerund.
After checking.
We wouldn't say all. This word starts with an E.
That everything.
It was okay. They decided to go to the highest mountain in America. When they arrive, past tense?
Arrived.
Yeah, arrived to this place, they found that this place was crowded. Yeah, when they arrived, they found that the place was crowded. All right, good. And does anybody have any questions here? Okay. Julieta, welcome to class, by the way. How's it going?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Nice. Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks.
And Hisham, how would you continue the story?
The weather suddenly turned very cool, and one of the boy offered his sweater to one of the girl that's freezing. one of the girls that is freezing. That was freezing.
I'm just saying that, which we generally use to refer to objects.
Who was freezing?
Yeah, good. That sounds a lot better. One of the boy, because there are three of them.
One of the boys.
We need to make a plural.
One of the boys.
Good. One of the boys offered a sweater to one of the girls who was freezing. Okay. Good. Julieta? How'd you continue?
They started to hike to find a more pristine place. And they went east.
Okay. And upwards, maybe? Good. And let's have Anna Cristina. How would you continue?
The boys make new friends at the camping areas. They love to search new places. No, to search new places.
Okay, we need a preposition after search.
To new places.
Starts with an F.
To search for.
Good. Past
And
tense of make.
made.
Yeah. New friends at the camping area. They past tense of love.
They loved to
Oh.
search for new places, and they took a lot of pictures.
Okay. So everything sounds pretty okay so far. Now, how would we continue?
One of the new friends was a professional hiker. A professional hiker. He said, "You should go to more east. I found the perfect viewpoint on this mountain. You may found the fence to go through there, but don't worry, go ahead. Go ahead to the cliff. Yeah, you can.
Okay. Instead of saying you should go more east,
More?
we would
You should
say something.
Go far from? Farther.
You should go
Uh-huh.
farther.
Farther east.
Okay, good. And Monica, how would this story continue?
But the girl who needed extra clothes still was still freezing, and she complained about that suggestion.
She complained what?
She complained about that suggestion.
Suggestion?
Yes,
Can you repeat suggestion?
suggestion.
suggestion. Okay, so she didn't want to go. Okay, and Jose, let's start to like add some drama, or let's start to finish up. What happened next?
The honey star Rosa was still freezing and she complained about the suggestion. Okay, that they realized that was impossible to go on, and they had to come back.
Not come back.
To go back, no?
Huh.
To go back to the beginning, or to go back, finish to the beginning.
Okay, yeah, they had to go back. Okay. Okay, solid. Hisham, how would you maybe again add some drama or finish the story? So like let's add some bears or some Loch Ness monsters or aliens or murderers, or let's finish up. Bad weather.
Okay. On the way down, there is a bear.
They're
There
past
was a
tense.
bear. There
Yeah.
was a bear came out from the forest and um try to fight with them.
Try to bite them.
Try to bite them.
Okay.
But the one of the boys uh take 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 took
So,
took the fire or took 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 a stick and fight back
past tense of fight.
and fought back.
Nice. Okay. Good. And Julieta, let's add a female heroine if we can.
Mm. Okay. So, Mary said up to the tree because here there are the, what's the name of the little bears?
A cub, a bear cub.
There are 2 cubs here. She will be back.
Okay, so Mary said
Up
what
to
was
the
the first thing?
trees.
Up to the trees. There are 2 cubs here, she'll be back. Okay.
And so she helped all of them to climb a pine.
Nice. Helped all of them climb a pine tree. Okay. And maybe let's have now. How would we finish the story?
And she held all the... Wait. Ah, no. And she noticed one of boys disappeared, and they can hear. They heard. Ah, no. She noticed one of the boys had disappeared, and they heard the roar. Farther from deeper in the forest, no?
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, let's end there with some mystery. Does anybody have any questions here?
This is a nice made-up story.
Yeah, this was a nice made-up story. You guys did a good job. All right. And any other questions?
Just one question. How to differentiate using farther and further?
Um, hmm, hmm. I don't want to answer that wrong. So hold on, let me look it up.
Okay.
Um, yeah, sorry. I don't really know the answer to that. Okay, so farther is physical distance and further is metaphorical or figurative distance. Um,
Oh, so in this, more suitable to use farther instead
yeah,
of
because
it says physical.
mhm,
Okay,
exactly.
cool.
Yeah, okay. That's really interesting. I did not know that. Okay. Any other questions? Yeah. And let's go on to the next page. Um, hmm, okay, this is actually kind of a funny one. Um, and let's have Monica, can you read the role of the dad? And Jose, can you read the role of Calvin?
Okay.
It hasn't been very lucky this week, has it?
You are really reaching that.
Yeah. And Jose, can you repeat you're really reaching?
You're really reaching that.
Okay, so what's happening here? Anybody? Who
I
knows
have
what's happening?
I have no idea.
What is buggy? Buggy?
What's buggy? Does anybody know what buggy means?
And such is just like a transport.
Yeah, buggy is a type of transport. Um,
But in this
well,
context, I think buggy, something big or rainy. I'm not really sure.
it's a little bit different. So a buggy place is somewhere where there are lots of bugs.
Oh, okay.
Generally lots of mosquitoes,
Mm-hmm.
which are the most annoying kinds of bugs, or one of the more annoying types of bugs. All right, so it hasn't been very buggy this week. There haven't been very many mosquitoes. Yeah, so maybe Monica, why have there not been very many mosquitoes? Why has it not been buggy?
Because normally mosquitoes are with hot time. Probably in that place there is rainy and cold.
Rainy and cold? Okay,
Yes.
it definitely looks rainy. It could be cold. Hard to tell. Maybe Calvin looks a little bit cold here. Um, so normally mosquitoes are with hot temperatures. Maybe like,
Are in place with hot.
yeah, are in places with hot temperatures. In that place, it is rainy and cold. All right. Um, I might want to say it is probably rainy and cold in that place. Like, it might just sound a little bit better. But okay, good. So, rainy and cold. How long has it been rainy and cold, Hisham? How long has it been rainy and cold here?
Throughout the week.
Yeah. So it's been rainy and cold all week. Throughout the week, you could say. Okay, and so Hisham, what's Calvin saying? What's the little boy saying to the dad?
You are really reaching that.
What's that mean?
I'm not sure. I don't get these jokes.
Okay. Julieta, do you think you could explain?
That that he wants to find a bright side of the situation that is not best situation.
I heard he wants to find a bright side of the situation, and then what?
That is not um, a great situation.
hmm Yeah. And so, like, what's the "you're really reaching, Dad" mean? What's what Calvin says mean?
It means that you want to really find something good.
Yeah. So you're really reaching is like you're trying too hard to find something good in this situation.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just like stop being so optimistic, Dad. It doesn't work. This is miserable. Um, yeah, does that
Oh,
make sense to everybody?
okay, yeah. I got it
Yeah.
now.
So it's like somebody who's like reaching really far for like something good in a bad situation. It's like, no, dude, it's just it doesn't work. Um,
It
yeah,
must be
that's what's going on.
the dad that has planned everything. And
Yeah.
maybe initially the boy that didn't want to go, and
Uh-huh.
it turns out to this. I'm not really sure. I'm just making.
Yeah, that's almost certainly what happened. Um, there are a couple really good Calvin and Hobbes um, about camping. I'm not sure if I have another one here. Um, but yeah, so we pretty much always have Calvin and his mom who just like want to go home, and the dad's always like super excited about it. Um, yeah. Anyways, actually, I think this is a good one if you guys want to read this. Um, so just to go along with that vein, um, let's have Julieta. Can you read the role of the dad now? Can you read the role of the mom? And Monica, can you read the role of Calvin, little boy?
Okay, gang, smile.
Act. Don't take a picture of me. I haven't washed my hair in 3 days and I'm covered with bag bites.
But don't you want something to remember our trip by?
I don't want to remember this trip. I've been trying to forget it ever since we got here. When are we leaving this town?
The next time I see one of those charmy Kodak commercials, I'm going to put an ox through the TV.
Good. Smarmy. One of those smarmy Kodak
Oh,
commercials.
Marmy.
Yeah.
Marmy Kodak.
Um, yeah. So I guess, does anybody have any questions about this one? It's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe smarmy.
Smarmy Kodak.
Yeah, so smarmy, does anybody know what smarmy means?
Marmy is something that is unpleasant because it's too much, too much.
Yeah, it's like too sweet or like loving is smarmy. It's like overly loving and sweet. It's like so over the top that it's unpleasant. Um,
Mhm.
it can also be like sarcastic in a way. Somebody who's smarmy can be like sarcastically loving. Um, and Kodak is just a brand of cameras, if that makes sense now. Any other
Okay.
questions? Okay. Well, I think we're good. Let's go on. Let's go. Okay. Let's look at this idiom, and let's have Jose. Can you read the idiom?
To have a food in both camps.
Yeah. What do you think it means?
To have a food in both camps. I think that the meaning is when you have an interest to support two opposing groups of people or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, when you have an interest in supporting I can't
Opposite
spell.
groups.
Yeah, two opposite groups of people. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. So you kind of agree with both sides of an argument. Hisham, can you think of a time when you found yourself with a foot in both camps?
So, maybe when you want to excel in your studies, and in the same time you want to have a good time with your friends.
Okay.
Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, so I've got a foot in both camps. Like, I really want to study, but I also want to have a good time with my friends. Yeah, that'd work. It's not so much opposite, but it would definitely work. Often if we're talking about like politics, somebody can have a foot in both camps. It's like they kind of agree with both sides of these like of the political spectrum. Could work. But yeah, it definitely depends. Okay, good. And let's skip that. That's kind of a funny one. I don't know. I've got a few minutes. I guess we could do a little bit of reading. Julieta, can you read the title and the first little paragraph in a second? I'm going to make it a little bit smaller.
Corcovado, Costa Rica. Corcovado National Park, Spanish Parque Nacional Corcovado, is a national park on the Osa Peninsula in southwestern Costa Rica, which is part of the OSA Conservation Area, which was established in 1975 and encompasses an area of 424 square kilometers, 164 square meters, miles. It is the largest park in Costa Rica and protects about a third of the OSA Peninsula.
The OSA.
OSA.
Oh. Yeah, the OSA. Really good job. Nice work with kilometers. Encompasses.
Encompasses.
Nice. Area 400. Okay, perfect. Really well done. And let's have. Well, does anybody have any questions in this first part?
Encompasses means covers.
Encompasses and covers? Yeah, encompass covers an area of 424 square miles or kilometers. Yep, it takes up.
Mm-hmm.
Any other questions? Okay. Now, what about the next paragraph?
It is widely considered the crown jewel in the extensive system of national parks and biological reserves spread across the country. The ecological variety is quite stunning. National Geographic has called it the most biologically intense place on Earth in terms of biodiversity. Not only is the park very popular with tropical ecologists, a visitor can expect to see an abundance of wildlife. One should come well prepared, though.
Yeah.
True.
Though. Yeah. Ecologists.
Ecologists.
Yes. Nice. And tropical.
Tropical.
Hmm? Spread.
Spread.
Crown.
Crown.
Yeah. And so can you repeat this word and that word?
Crown. Clown.
Yeah, crown and clown.
Crown and clown. I
Good.
hate RML. Oh.
It's difficult. Good. And I can't remember what the name of that guy in the picture is. I can't quite believe it. Hold on.
I think it is. It's Tapper.
Tapir. Yeah, it is a tapir. Thank you. Yeah, that was awesome. And so we are just out of time. Thank you guys for coming in. Yeah, and yeah, have a really good day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a very
Bye, guys.
great session.
Bye.